What is up, guys? This is Defiant Dog, and this is another episode of my 5-minute redstone. Let's do this. Now, right, so for anyone that doesn't know what a monostable circuit is, it is a circuit design that creates a very short pulse, and it's useful in quite large and complicated redstone builds. You have three types. You have the rising edge, which are these, the falling edge, which is these, and the dual edge, which is this one here. Now, don't worry if it's a bit complicated at the moment. You can always pause, go back to it. But I will be explaining each of them as we go along. So let's do it. The first ones that we've got are the rising edge, which are these three here, and they give off a pulse at the start of the input. So with this one here, if you press that, see it starts and then it cuts off. The same with these, starts and cuts off. Now, with this first one, it's quite simple. You take an input into this block, it'll go into this sticky piston here, which will shoot the block up, causing the input to cut out, which is useful with when you add another sticky piston onto the end here, because if you press it, it will throw up that block and leave it up there. So that's, as you can see, and then you press it again and it pulls it back down. This one is a bit more complicated, but still very similar to this one. So you will have a dropper with an item in here that'll shoot it into that hopper, which will take the comparator output and then drop it back down. So if you press, there we go, show you again. And this one is very similar. It'll loop it round, so at the moment that is off, but if you press that, it'll click back on and you can take the output. Falling edge next, and all you're doing is exactly the same thing, but you're inverting the signal. So it's on instead of off, and you press that and it'll toggle off and back on. Same with this one, very similar again to that second one we showed, and it's so off, nothing, it's going back off now and it's on again. This one is a dual edge monostable circuit, and it's a bit weird because I can't think of many items or many circuits, sorry, where you'd need it, but you never know. So you press the button and it'll cut off, on and off and on again on both the start and the end of the circuit. Now with the falling edge designs, I know what you're thinking, why can't you just use a rising edge? And the simple answer to that really is double piston extenders, where you want the middle piston to do it at the end rather than at the beginning. But yeah, that is all of the monostable circuits. Right guys, thanks for watching. I've been Defiant Dog, and this is all I've got time for today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, and if you really loved it, make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching. I'll see you later.